Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Good evening, Maximum Mouthage listeners. Tonight, we, Suitcase, MayesBoy, and Menachai will be telling you the wonderful story of the night before Christmas.
Yay!
Not a creature was stirring all through the house. Not even a little tiny fucking mouse.
The little mouse wasn't stirring because he was in his little apartment hole playing Call of Duty, brother. He's like, yeah, I'm going to pwn these noobs. Screw scurrying around the house. I'm going to pwn you, Muff Muncher 65. I'm going to destroy you.
Headshot!
In the meantime, the little girl was trying to sleep when she heard the mouse swearing up and down the street.
Why do I hear somebody screaming on Call of Duty?
The little girl thought.
My brothers don't play that. They're cooler than that. They play Fortnite.
Wah, wah.
Never has such cringe been in the house.
So she gets on her blouse and she scurries over to the hole where the mouse is. And she does this.
Yes? What
Hey!
can I do for you?
Shut your freaking mouth. I'm trying to sleep.
What? How can you understand me? I'm a fucking mouse.
I don't know.
This is really fucking weird. Christmas magic.
It must be Christmas magic. What other stuff could be touched with Christmas magic, I wonder?
Don't be touching with Christmas magic. That just sounds very inappropriate, little girl.
So she grabs the mouse out of the hole, takes him away from his chair and his Doritos and Mountain Dew.
My Doritos!
Put me down!
We're going to go on an adventure, Mr. Mouse, and see what other Christmas magic we can find.
I didn't sign up for this.
So she gets her mom's car keys.
And a Budweiser from the fridge.
I'm in my mom's car.
Get out me car.
And she goes into her mom's car.
Aw.
She can't see over the wheel because she's only like 5.
I can't see anything, Mr. Mouse.
Well, what do you expect? You're a child.
I expected more of you.
So she puts the keys in the ignition, turns the car on,
Cracks open the Budweiser.
and chugs it. And it does not agree with her because she has never drinking a Budweiser before. She thought it was a soda. And she just spat all over the place, spat all over the mouse.
Oh,
You just drenched me in beer.
I am now inebriated. The mouse says he will drive as he has found the will and the strength to after being drenched in beer.
Yeah, I'll drive. You be my eyes and be the lookout so you can see over the wheel and all that. So somehow the mouse reaches both the wheel and the pedals
It's like fucking Ratatouille.
and backs out of the garage, but they forget to open the garage door. So they go through the garage door into a mailbox and run an old lady over.
Oh, heavens! Raisins!
Well, my bad. And they start driving away into the night to find the Christmas magic.
Now, little girl, we committed a hit and run. Now we gotta go find some fun.
I don't feel so good.
What? You feeling the beer making you shed a little tear?
The beer started making her stomach churn, and she didn't feel that good. Her mouth started to salivate, and she felt something coming up in her throat.
Uh-oh.
She puked all over the place. On the wheel,
And
all the inside of the car,
and right
on the
on
mouse.
the mouse's face.
And they couldn't see anything because everything was covered with vomit. So
Oh, the vomit car! No!
boom, explosion. The car explodes. Both of them go flying. and they go into a cabbage cart that was selling cabbages.
My cabbages!
The little girl was still very out of it. She's like, I'm sorry, mister. I didn't mean to do that. My stomach hurts.
Don't worry, though, we lived. It must be the Christmas magic, said the mouse.
Oh, you're right. We're still alive because of the Christmas magic. The cabbage seller was like, you destroyed my cabbages! Now you must pay for everything that you have destroyed.
I'm a mouse. I don't have money, said the mouse.
Talking mouse?
Yeah, it's the Christmas magic, Cabbage Man. I could talk. And play Call of Duty, apparently.
So the cabbage man was so shocked, he punted the mouse. He punted him like 20, 30, 40 feet away down the road. And he grabbed the little girl and said, you're going to pay for everything that you destroyed. And if you don't have any money, you're going to work.
I'm dead in the street. Can't have shit in Detroit.
I don't know what that means. So he grabs her wrist and he takes her away.
We're going to go find more Christmas magic with the Cabbage Man.
So the mouse is face first in a heap of snow, barely missing the yellow snow.
Oh, I almost got peed on.
He wonders where he is. He looks to his left. He looks to his right.
I see snow, vomit, and piss.
It's all white. He didn't know where the little girl went. He didn't know where the cabbage seller went. So he ran off into the night.
Oh, I'm going to give everybody such a fright. I don't know why I'm bringing out morally distinct Mickey character 5. Huh?
So the cabbage man brings a little girl down into his basement. And he says, you're going to work for everything that you have destroyed. And it turns out this cabbage man has a bunch of slave children working
God.
to clean his cabbages and make a for sale sign for him and make boxes for him to display them. All these kids don't look like they've eaten in days. They're all skinny and wearing rags, and they're all chained up. The little girl looks in horror. This is what you're going to do to me? Until you pay everything off.
That's kind of fucked up, said the mouse, who was looking into the building somehow. He found them.
After a few minutes, the mouse found where the cabbage man took the little girl. And he's like, I need to do something. I need to do it now. Because that cabbage man is as big as a cow.
The Cabbage Man has brought a small child into slavery to repay debts. The mouse found them. And I don't know what's going to happen next. Let's look over at the soundboard.
This Christmas sucks.
He's not wrong. Why am I Mario now? Oh God, we're gonna get sued by Disney and Nintendo. We're fucked.
Woohoo! All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Super Mario came up. It's me, Mario. Woohoo!
Why is a Mario here with a dog? Why is this fucking Ratatouille Mario fan fiction on Christmas? What the fuck is happening?
Can I go home now?
Super Mario gonna break into the store. Say, fuck you, Cabbage Man. Come here and catch these Mario hands.
Yeah, so the cabbage man is like, it's Super Mario.
Woohoo!
All little kids and little girls all chained up. They're like, yay, Mario's gonna save us. And Mario's like, woohoo!
You're not free. You're under new management. So
Mario gets a fire flower power up out of nowhere. And he sets the cabbage man on fire. I'm on fire!
My cabbages, they're roasting.
So the cabbage man dies, and all the kids are like in shock, like, you just killed him. You're under the management now. It is Mario's your boss.
Mario you make a cabbage. Woohoo! Woohoo! This is the most fucked up Christmas story I've ever been a part of.
Yes, and now the mouse is Italian because he's been around Mario for too long.
Hey, Vini Vici and whatever that shit is. You know, hey, I'm walking here.
Peppino Spaghetti.
I'm now Rat, who's Italian. That's my name now, Rat, who's Italian. Nice to meet you, little girl. Let's go get a stromboli.
And since Mario likes the Stromboli, you can go with him.
Hell yeah.
So the little girl and the all of a sudden Italian mouse, they just leave to get a Stromboli. And the mouse is like, hey, I'm going to get you out of here. Really?
Hey, we're going to go walk in here and get some stromboli.
So they end up getting out of there, and Mario continues to have all those slave children make this cabbage cart for him. I don't know why, out of nowhere. But
I like a cabbage.
So it turns out the mouse is actually a part of the Italian mafia.
Hey, I'm gonna go hunt down a man and kill him in cold blood. How do you think about that, little gabagool?
But that's really violent. I just wanted to find Christmas magic.
I'm gonna get sued by the Italians. The real Christmas magic is about the money. You gotta get the money in the presents. You gotta gun down a man in the street for his wallet.
How do you do that?
With my tiny little rat Glock. Watch this.
Ah, my spleen! Oh, I'm dying! Ah.
See, I hit that guy's spleen. Now you go take his wallet, and then we go get pizza, strombolis, or whatever, while he has a very mild experience.
So the Italian mouse sprays blood all over the wall from this random guy. And little girl goes over and grabs his wallet. Oh, I see what you mean now by Christmas magic. This is fun. So they go and get a stromboli and a pizza.
Hell yeah, this is good stromboli. This restaurant makes the goodest stuff. My mama could never make stuff this good. And my mama's a good cook, but she's fucking dead, so she can't cook no more.
And the mouse pours his heart out to this little girl and says, I miss my mom. I don't understand why she had to die. And she's like...
So wait. The mouse just turned into Mario?
No, the Mario made the mouse Italian.
Yeah, because he was
Christmas
around
magic.
too long.
Okay.
He's like trying to get the plot point.
You didn't catch my thing, because the only way you pull off Italian is doing Mario. So the mouse totally just turned into Mario.
Hey, yo.
The continuity in this story sucks.
Well, you know what? You haven't said a word about the story, so quiet before I get my little rat Glock on you.
I would rather die to a rat than keep listening to this story.
Motherfucker.
So the little girl's sitting there listening to the mouse. And she's just overgorging
Who are
herself.
you talking to, mister?
She's overgorging herself with pizza and wondering who the mouse is talking to. He's just kind of sitting there staring off into space talking to himself.
I had a little too much ketamine for dinner, and now I can talk to gods. It's Christmas magic. Don't look into it too hard. Why am I turning into, like, the two sisters from The Simpsons, like Marge's sisters? I haven't been smoking that long. I can't talk like that.
So the little girl gets bored, and she's like, so I'm full of pizza, and I'm going to leave now. So she just leaves. The mouse just lets her go because he's in his own little world.
I like Christmas magic and
talking
strombolis.
to the Christmas gods.
Hey, Christmas god, you want some ketamine? This is good shit.
Who do you think made it?
Oh, shit, that's true.
So a little girl goes off into the night. Very cold. Doesn't have a coat on. Has no idea where she is. This is probably 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. Boy, I really thought I could find some more Christmas magic, but I got this guy's bloody wallet, and I found a talking mouse and Mario. And he had slaves. I think I found all the Christmas magic I could find, but I'm not sure.
Ho, ho, ho.
All of a sudden, Santa Claus comes out of a bar with a bottle and a lampshade on his head. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
I need to go find me some ho-ho-hos. Little girl, point me in the way of the ho-ho-hos.
Santa, what do you mean by ho-ho-hos? I don't know what you're talking about. And why do you have that lampshade on your head?
Because it's stylish and affordable.
And I can't see shit. Runs into a wall. Oh, take the lampshade off his head. What are you doing out here, little girl?
I'm looking for Christmas magic.
Well, the only place you can find Christmas magic is the Titty Club. That's where all the ho-ho-hos are.
Gee willikers, Mr. Santa. What's a titty club?
Well, that's where all the Christmas magic is, especially for good old Santa Claus. You don't want him to run out of his ho-ho-hos, do you? Well, no, I don't. But then you should try to point me in the direction of where I can find the hose. So the little girl wanders around with Santa Claus, just ice cold in the snow. And Santa gets the bright idea after he sobers up from being really cold. Hey, I should give you some warm clothes. So just out of his big red sack, his big Santa sack, he pulls out this coat and some boots for her, and she puts them on. It's like, wow, Santa, these fit just right. It's like, Santa always knows what kids need. I'm sort of sobered up now, but I'm still kind of hammered.
Ho, ho, ho.
So they wander around and they find this big building with all these neon signs. Ho, 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 ho! That's where we need to go. So they
I've got plenty of dough ho ho.
So they go inside, and all you hear is and Santa Claus is just looking all around trying to find his ho-ho-hos.
And coming up on the stage next, Terabithia.
Oh, there, darlings. My name is Terabithia.
Bro, that's a bridge.
Hey, yo, it's Terabithia. She's my favorite. Somehow the rat made it back.
So Santa Claus is sitting there looking at this Terabithia woman, and she looks like she's probably about like 80, 85, 90, and all saggy and just dirty and smells like cigarettes. And he's like,
Pay me $5 and I'll put a cigarette out on your arm.
No ho ho. So Santa Claus is like, nope, I want nothing to do with her. I want somebody who I can actually be attracted to. And what you say, darling? You don't think I'm attractive? Chocolate? Chocolate.
I used to love chocolate.
Do you have any chocolate there?
I don't know.
Ho ho.
Ho ho. You got anything, man?
No. No.
So as this is all going on, the rat finds a little girl.
Hey, little girl, what the fuck are you doing in a titty bar?
Santa said we can find all the Christmas magic here.
No, Santa's a dumbass. The Christmas magic is all in ketamine and cocaine and stuff like that. You know, stuff that little girls like you shouldn't have. You're probably high right now. There's no reason why you're talking to Santa Claus and a fucking mouse.
You're probably right. So they start leaving. They start leaving the titty bar, and one of the strippers comes up and is like, "Excuse me, darling, where's your mama? Why is she not here? Why is she by herself?"
I'm her current legal guardian. I'm Mr. Mouse La House. And if you're not careful, I'll give you my little rat Glock. Although, if you're interested, I could also give you my little rat cock.
Well, darling, now that you mention it, I haven't been dicked down in a while.
Oh, this isn't getting dick down. It's more like a needle in a fucking haystack.
All the little room for you to crawl around, sweetheart.
That's a little fucked up, woman. I need to breathe. This is so fucked up.
So the stripper grabbed the mouse and they went into a private room in the back.
Little girl, run! Go find the ketamine stash.
So that's what the little girl does. She just runs. She gets out of there. And luckily she has these warm clothes on. She's actually a little bit warmer now running. But she's just running down the street, crying, wondering what has she gotten herself into.
This is the weirdest boner I've ever had.
Wait, I have a boner? This is a weird ass story.
It's the Christmas magic.
Christmas magic turned me into a boy. And then she realized it must be the drugs that Santa Claus gave her.
And to tie this story up with somewhat of a bow, Krampus is looking down. Even he's
Krampus,
uncomfortable.
This is fucked up.
And he just goes,
What the fuck?
a night.
And then all of a sudden, pop. The little girl wakes up in her bed. She looks around.
And all of her friends are around her. It's me, Mr. Mouse House, bitch.
Then she wakes up again.
Hey, honey, it's me, Terabithia.
She screams again. And then she wakes up again. Now this time, everything's back to normal. She doesn't hear a mouse in the wall. Santa Claus must have been here because there's a bunch of Christmas presents under the tree. There was no Santa Claus with a lampshade on his head. Mario isn't there. Terabithia isn't there. And she's like, oh, it must have been a dream. That was really weird. Then she looks down, and for some reason, she still has a boner.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody.